I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Hello everyone. Welcome back to the V Squad TV channel. Take a peek at the cool wrapped bus specially to welcome BTS's V after military release, army project from various countries. Ahead of Kim Taehyung's return, or known as BTS's V, from his mandatory military service in the South Korean Special Forces on June 10th, Army, the name for BTS fans around the world, has launched various spectacular support projects. These projects not only show the deep love of fans, but also the creativity and passion of the global community in welcoming the long-awaited idol. Several BTS V fanbases and fansites have organized support in the form of wrapped buses, namely buses and trucks wrapped in BTS V images, which are presented in densely populated locations. The goal is to show love and pride for Taehyung for his dedication, as well as celebrate the important moment of his return from military service in a way that attracts extraordinary public attention. BTS V's fanbase from Thailand, called BTS V Thailand, launched a project titled V of Valor. They transformed several electric buses into a lively walking gallery on the streets of Bangkok. The bus is adorned with a charming image of V, complete with QR code elements embedded in the handrails. When scanned, the QR code directs passengers to V's Instagram, Spotify, and music videos, creating an interactive experience for passengers who are also fans. This project not only shows support, but also serves as a very creative promotional medium for BTS V's works. The buses will operate throughout the month of June, marking the special period when Taehyung returns to the entertainment world. The presence of such buses on the streets of a big city like Bangkok certainly attracts the attention of locals and tourists. Meanwhile, BTS V's Nigerian fanbase, called KTH Nigeria, also took part in this celebration. They operate buses covered in Taehyung's image that will tour Lagos, Nigeria's largest city and one of Africa's cultural centers. This project reflects how V's influence is not only limited to Asia or America, but is truly global. The project of KTH Nigeria shows the extraordinary dedication of fans in Africa, who, despite being geographically distant, still feel close to Taehyung through his works and inspiring personality. The buses, decorated with bright colors and V's signature visuals, are expected to arouse curiosity among locals and increase interest in K-pop. The Chinese fanbase, Baidu V Bar, is also making a spectacular contribution. 2 buses, covered in V's elegant image, will operate on the route between HYBE and Chuncheon, an important route used by many fans and staff. In addition, 2 LED trucks will be stationed at the main entrance of HYBE's headquarters. The LED screens on the trucks will display 180 messages from fans in China. Messages full of love, hope, and welcome. This shows that even though direct communication is difficult, fans' love can still reach idols in various creative and emotional ways. In South Korea, the fanbase KTH supporters also announced a project called #HappyVoos, a bus advertisement wrapped in images of BTS's V taken from his iconic photoshoot. The buses will operate in Seoul and Chuncheon during V's comeback period, adding to the celebratory atmosphere in his home country. BTS V's long-standing fan site, Nuna V, also enlivened the atmosphere with the V-Voos project. The buses in this project will circulate in strategic areas such as Sinyeongsan, Sincheon, Hongdae, and Hapjeong, locations that are densely populated with youth activities and the art community in Seoul. This is certainly an effective strategy to reach more people who are not yet familiar with V. In addition to the buses, advertisements at the bus stops in front of HYBE were also prepared by fans from Korea, in collaboration with the fansite. This proves that Korean armies are no less enthusiastic in welcoming the return of one of BTS's most charismatic members. The presence of these advertisements also strengthens the warm atmosphere around the agency building. From the Arab region, the THV in Arabic fanbase showed their tenacity and high spirits. They managed to operate a promotional truck that circled the HYBE building, despite facing various challenges in the process. One fan revealed that they had to find a trustworthy intermediary in Korea, and although the process was difficult, the results were very satisfying. The fan also shared her heartfelt wish. "All I hope is that this message reaches Taehyung and that he feels the sincere love from the heart that always wishes him well, no matter how far away." These words illustrate how deep the love of international fans is for their idol. Some of the projects also involve extraordinary artistic aspects. Some bus and truck designs not only feature Taehyung's image, but also visual art such as digital paintings and typography designed by the fans themselves. This makes the project not only a support campaign but also a meaningful public art exhibition. Some fans even incorporate elements of their local culture into the wrapped bus designs. For example, a bus in Nigeria uses a typical African batik motif around V's image, while a bus in Thailand is decorated with a lotus flower pattern as a symbol of courage and rebirth, something that is very relevant to V's return from his military service. In Japan, although there is not much official information, some rumors say that fans are preparing a collaborative project in the form of a wrapped train that will run on the Yamanote line in Tokyo. If true, this would be one of the most spectacular projects ever undertaken by BTS fans in Japan. Another interesting thing is how many fans used this moment to also introduce V to the general public. Some fans created informative flyers explaining who Kim Taehyung is, what he has accomplished, and how he has inspired many people. These flyers were distributed at bus stops and stations where the wrapped buses operate. The presence of the wrapped buses is not just about the visuals, but also about creating unforgettable memories together. Many fans plan to tour the various wrapped bus locations, take photos, and share them on social media with hashtags like #WelcomeBackTaehyung and #VisBack. Many also made special schedules just to go around and see the buses in person, as a form of celebration and a sense of longing that was paid off after waiting for more than a year. This activity became an experience that united the community, making them feel connected even though they had never met in person. These projects also showed how strong the network and solidarity between armies from various countries is. Many projects were funded by collective donations across countries, coordinated through social media groups, and carried out in a very efficient time. This is a real-life example of how fandom can be a positive social force. With V's return just days away, the euphoria continues to build. Not only in South Korea, but all over the world, fans are preparing to welcome him with open arms and burning passion. Wrapped buses, LED trucks, and all these support projects are just some of the forms of affection that have been prepared with love. Kim Taehyung will not only return as a member of BTS, but as a person who has grown more mature and stronger. These global projects from ARMY are a reflection of universal love that knows no borders, cultures, or languages. A truly spectacular tribute to their beloved idol. Several fans who witnessed the buses passing through their cities admitted to feeling extraordinary emotions. They not only saw a large image of BTS, but also felt the atmosphere of emotion and pride for the idol's achievements and journey. An ARMY from Bangkok said that when he saw the V of Valor bus pass by, he cried happily because he felt that all the struggles of waiting and supporting Taehyung all this time had finally paid off. Similar reactions also came from fans in Korea, especially those who live around HYBE. Some of them even took the time to come to the HYBE building just to see the LED truck playing messages of love from Chinese fans. They called this moment a sacred moment that brought a sense of emotion and new enthusiasm after a long wait. Many captured the moment through videos and shared them on social media. There are also quite a few fans from abroad who plan to come directly to Korea in the next few days. They want to witness history when BTS V is discharged from the military and welcome him in person. Several fan travel groups even organized special trips with tour schedules that included the wrapped bus location, the HYBE building, and places that have special memories for Taehyung. This phenomenon shows how global fandom is able to encourage cross-country mobility for the same emotional goal.
Trust me, there's nothing wrong, I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth, put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give, don't ask questions, shut your lid.